Resurrection of the Lord, Easter Sunday, Cycle C. The community's Action in Solidarity and Association Jesus Solidarity invite you to listen to the Living Gospel for today, Easter Sunday. Let us then meditate on the Gospel according to John chapter 20, verses 1 to 9, with commentary from Father Patxi Loidi in the voice of Brother Carl Balaan. Proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to St. John. On the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. She ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." So Peter and the other disciple went out and came to the tomb. They both ran, but the other disciple ran faster than Peter and arrived at the tomb first. He bent down and saw the burial clothes there, but did not go in. When Simon Peter arrived after him, he went into the tomb and saw the burial clothes there, and the cloth that had covered his head, not with the burial clothes, but rolled up in a separate place. Then the other disciple also went in, the one who had arrived at the tomb first, and saw and believed. For they did not yet understand the scripture that he had to rise from the dead. The Gospel of the Lord. Father Patxi's Commentary. Dear friends of the Living Gospel, congratulations. Congratulations many times over. All comments that we can make remain pale and colorless before the inexplicable, immeasurable fact of the resurrection of Jesus. The center of this gospel is in these last words: He saw and believed. Who saw and believed? The beloved disciple, supposedly the author of this Gospel of John, although he most probably had given only a few sketches, and that another or other persons much wiser than him must have written this Gospel for the most part. What did he see? The empty tomb and the well-folded shrouds. What did he feel when he saw those? That everything had been fulfilled according to the scriptures, which here means according to God's plan. What inner strength brought him to the grave, if he did not even remember the scriptures? The weak strength of a woman who counts for nothing in that society like all other women, but who, along with other disciples of Jesus, were God's instruments to evangelize the unbelieving apostles. The important ones were evangelized by those who were not. Wonderful. God does things the other way around. Paul says it when he talks about the cross. God has chosen what the world considers foolish to confuse the wise, and what the world considers weak to confuse the strong. Prayer. Love that seeks faith. Love ran faster because he is always young. He ran faster and found the mystery ahead of his dear brother. But love waited for him in silence, curled up in a corner next to the entrance. What were these shrouds folded with care? Opening his eyes wide, he exclaimed, "My unforgettable friend, my beloved teacher." And he fell silent again, meditating, while the wind whispered inside him, had you stayed there in that exalted moment. He was starting to see. His brother arrived and he ran to kiss the clothes. Then the light reached him and he fell on his knees, proclaiming, "I believe."